Hey there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Show and Tell. On this segment, I'd like to talk about a character named Qeres. She's also a part of the same universe as Bushido and Ned. She's from another time, another place, another universe. She's completely misplaced in this universe, and that's the whole point of her, is she is completely different from everybody else, but still for some reason cooperating and working with them. And I think maybe as I'm drawing it, I could come up with some more interesting facts about her in just a second. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video. So, about Qeres. Well, she is part of an alien race of people that are from another galaxy, another time. She was sort of plucked from wherever she was and put into our world to fulfill some greater purpose. But all of that is a mystery to her, to us, and more about her race. Her people are really large. They're about 7 foot, maybe a little bit shorter here and there. They are a warrior race of people. They're very proud and prideful. And one of the things that shows with her that demonstrates that is that she understands the English language, and she's really good at understanding other languages whenever she first hears it, but she refuses to speak it because her native tongue is what she prefers to talk in. So whenever you see her speaking in the comic book, there's going to be a lot of weird symbols like her own alphabet, and it actually translates into the English language, but that's what everybody else is seeing and hearing is something that they just completely don't understand. As for her design, it was something that I'd been working on for a very long time. I've given her maybe 20 different outfits. I've redrawn her 100 times, and I could never decide on a consistent set of armor and a consistent look for her. As for her hair and her eyes and her body type and height and everything, that was already decided on a long time ago, but the armor part is something that I was having a hard time with, and I think that's just one of the things that I struggle with in general, is creating more geometric objects to draw rather than organic, drawing robots, cars, buildings, armor sets, and it was just a tough process for me to have to come up with something that looked like it wasn't taken from 10, 15 different pieces of armors or suits of armors and put all together into one costume for her. One of the best features about her is her sword. I know I didn't put it in this video, but her sword is bigger than she is. She's got a really big, giant buster sword, I guess is the right word for it. And I tried to make it look like it was made out of the scales of a monster that she had slain or something. And I do have some concept art that I did of her sword being broken into pieces and having a gem placed into it to make it stronger. And that's also something that I've struggled with creating some sort of consistent idea with. One thing that I think is important to note is the color of her armor. I decided to go with purple because it kind of shows off this royal idea and just sort of accentuates her prideful nature. Then all of the yellow on there to give sort of like a godly aura or essence, and plus it's the complement of purple, so I think it just coincidentally worked out that way. With her in the story, it's kind of a weird dynamic because she doesn't really communicate with the other characters, but she's still able to do what they ask or listen in and understand them, but they can't understand her. And it's kind of different to see someone working together with someone that doesn't really even speak to them. It's almost like having a mute. And I think that's about everything I have for Qeres. I appreciate you guys listening. I hope this inspires you to create something yourself. Thanks for listening. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found that interesting. I hope you get inspiration to create your own character in your own world. And as always, thanks for watching.